the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The 7-seat Volvo EX90 is a car made for finding tranquility in traffic with a serene Scandinavian interior.
Cyber out for the kick, and we're off from Arrowhead. McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Didn't get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped, helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Third down, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Up and good from Blankenship. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. Through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on 4th down. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, P-Ryan. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And this one sails out, no return on the punt. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Here's Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Daniels off the play action. He'll get this one to Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Daniels back to throw. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Daniels to throw. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. An option give to Robinson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Daniels now. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on 4th down. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A counter give here to Pacheco. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Pistol now for Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right, thanks, close.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs at a deficit. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll run it with Robinson. And all the way to the sideline before he gets taken down along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Daniels finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of 10 from the 41. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. A toss snap to Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake here, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Now Daniels off the play action. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Daniels from the pistol. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Washington. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They got the little nice little celebration. For the 2-point conversion, so 2-point conversion.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders manage to tie this game. It's 13-all. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Hardman with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner. So some added importance on this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the 34. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Second and 3 now. One of the tight ends motioning left. Again, Mahomes to throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the fourth quarter. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation.
Extra point. Told you the Chiefs will score. Alright, going back, Wizards. I said Wizards. You watching it. Let's see if they'll make it. Oh, they did. Oh.
No louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.